Yo, we back, people, and man, I feel like it's been forever since we dropped a video on this channel. It's been so long, but One Piece has been on break for a little while, but we are back. Chapter 1086 dropped something fierce. And before we get into it, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Make sure you gum bazooka that subscribe button. And let's get straight into it.
Hey, listen!
So this chapter picks up on the Marine G1 branch. They're in the coastal shipyard, and Brand New is explaining Garp's youth training routine. You were asking why these ships were bent up like that? Well, Brand New's gonna explain why. Because in his youth, Garp would punch the ships in place of a punching bag. That's right. He doesn't use punching bags like in a gym. He uses literal galleons and punches them for his training. I mean, do you expect anything different from Garp? But that's not all. There's two ships here, and the other one was for Aokiji. God damn, who would have thought Aokiji was on that level? Because Josu had this man looking, well, anyway. But Brand New goes on to explain that the rule was they could not use hockey while they were punching these ships, so they were just bare knuckle brawling against these ships, beating them up, and that's how they would do their training. He goes on to say that the strength of those two wasn't innate, basically meaning that they weren't just born strong like everybody else, which I don't really know. I'm pretty sure Garp was born OP just like Luffy, but who knows. From here, we cut to Hachinosu, where the battle against Garp is underway. This man sends San Juan Wolf flying into the sea. I'm sure he one-shot him here. And yeah, he's gonna drown if they don't go and save him, so they're panicking. Of course, Vasco Shot tries to attack Garp next with a Shugo Ropu, which is basically him setting the alcohol that he's drinking on fire. He tries to blitz Garp, and before he can reach him, Garp grabs two Blackbeard pirate fodder and uses them as human shields. When Vasco Shot finally does connect, the entire place is set ablaze. And yo, they're freaking out here, bro. They're saying, hey, if Teach comes back and finds this pirate island like this, he's gonna kill us. So what are you aiming at? And Garp is grinning from ear to ear, yo. He is loving this. He's waited a long time for this, and honestly, this is what he lives for. From here, we cut to the ship that they came on. They're in the port, and they've rescued all the captured citizens and the injured Marines, and they're making their escape. Even Hibari is, I guess, de-thawing on the ship. Directly after this, Garp gives the word to head back to the ship. He tells Kobe, Helmeppo, and Groose to fall back and we can make our escape. But before they do that, Aokiji comes up and says, listen, bro, we cannot let you leave. And he's really playing into this persona, isn't he? It's crazy. We know it's only a matter of time. But it's fine, Oda. We'll play along. Here we get a panel of exactly what we're dealing with here. We have Garp with Groose, Helmeppo, and Kobe back to back fighting against all these pirates as they swarm. And they make mention here that the pirates just keep coming. And that is why this is the pirate beehive, Hachinosu. Garp gives them their orders here. He says, listen up, you guys. Make full speed ahead towards the ship and you guys get out of here. And they say, yes, sir, but please don't die. He plans to stay behind and take on Aokiji himself. But before he can do that, Kobe realizes there's still some citizens that they have yet to save. As they call out for help, Kobe responds, I'll save you. But before he can do it, Groose tells him, hey, listen, you idiot. This is a trap. But it's too late, and Kobe fell for it. A shadowy figure lunges at Kobe, but before it can connect, Garp jumps in the way and takes a black blade to the sternum. But he grabs the shadowy figure and hits him. The shadowy figure turns out to be none other than Shiryu of the Rain, and this man is smiling even though Garp just one-shot him into the ground. It's clear here, Shiryu has absolutely no code. You know, he snuck up on his opponent. He stabbed him while he was saving somebody else. I mean, Shiryu has no honor. And this is why he's laughing at Garp right now. Even though Garp essentially one-shot him, he put him down with one punch. Shiryu was able to actually land a hit on Garp, and it is a big hit. Everybody can see that Garp is weakened now, and even the Marines are panicking. Kobe's saying, yo, this is my fault, and Garp is telling them, listen guys, hold strong. He was actually aiming for me from the start, so don't hold yourselves too accountable. I would have never have basically let one of you guys get hurt when I know he was going for me to begin with. So good up on Garp, man. His observation haki must be very, very astute to have seen Shiryu coming, and I guess maybe even sense Shiryu's intention before Shiryu even acted. So that might mean that Garp's color of observation is very similar to Luffy's. Just a little side note there. But Garp tells the others, listen, I'm fine, just go to the ship. And the Blackbeard pirate fodder are definitely getting a little hype here. They're saying, yo, Garp is weakened and we might be able to actually take him down. Oh, you poor things. You really think you can take down Garp just because he got stabbed? Anyways, we go on to see here that Garp's bounty set by the Cross Guild is 3 crowns. That's the equivalent to 3 billion berries, which is a little bit weird to me. I mean, that's like the equivalent of Law and Kid's bounty. You're putting Garp in the same realm as Law and Kid now. Wouldn't you want to put him in the realm of, I don't know, Roger and Whitebeard, somewhere around 5 billion? Maybe he should be worth 5 crowns? I mean, I don't know. It's a little strange. Here, Aokuji steps in and he says, out of the way, you weaklings. Even if you hogtied him, basically bound his hands and feet, Garp would still be able to beat you. And let me tell you something, Aokuji, dog, I'm glad you told him, bro, because they were about to around and find out. Aokuji decides to prep for his attack with Ice Glove. It's self-explanatory. He wraps his hand in ice. And right at that moment, we get a flashback of Aokuji approaching a very young Garp about becoming his student. And Garp's basically telling him, yo, get lost. You're gonna take my freedom away. And basically, I'm staying as a vice admiral for my freedom. So go learn from somebody else. And Aokuji refuses. He wants to learn from Garp. He's learned everything he can from everybody else, and he wants to take it to the next level. Therefore, he insists that Garp become his teacher. And we get a training montage here of Garp and Aokuji punching the ships. And Garp is telling Aokuji here, listen, don't use haki because that's how we train. And Aokuji's saying, listen, I can't use haki anyways, bro. I'm not a vice admiral. And it's kind of hard to notice it here, but if you notice the onomatopoeias in the background, Garp's punches are really, really loud, and Aokuji's are small. You know, of course, Aokuji, who can't use haki, he's really just hurting himself at this point. But as the training continues, Aokuji's punch eventually gets to the same level of loudness, I guess, for lack of a better word, as Garp's, showing that Aokuji trained his punch to be on the level of Garp. That's a question mark in my head. I don't really know why Oda would choose to depict that, but we continue. As they go through training, we realize Garp actually does a lot of venting to Aokuji. Like when Dragon became a revolutionary, he told Aokuji. When Luffy became a pirate, he told Aokuji. So yeah, Aokuji basically became someone for Garp to vent his frustration to. But we cut back to the fight in real time, and we see them actually connect. Both fists are hockeyed up, and they punch each other square in the face, and black lightning erupts. Now, I don't think this is like Conqueror's hockey black lightning. I think it's just your regular standard armament hockey black lightning. I don't know. Oda uses the black lightning a little weird here, and it's getting a little confusing in the manga, so hopefully he clarifies that in the future. But I'm pretty sure both of these dudes should be knocked out here, and there's a big blast on Hachinosu. Of course, from here, Prince Groose and co come to protect Garp while he's on the floor, and we see here that Alvaro Pizarro is using his island fruit to attack the ship that they're all trying to escape on, right? He's telling them, listen, you think that you've escaped, but in reality, you haven't. He's the island fruit wielder, so he can manipulate the entire island, and he goes to attack the ship that they're on. And he tells them, listen, tomorrow's headline will be read as the Vice Admiral Garp and his young elite troops were all wiped out by Alvaro Pizarro, the 4th ship captain of the Blackbeard Pirates. And I mean, come on, bro, let's be real. He's not wiping out anybody. There's no way. But from here, Garp is telling Kobe, listen, don't panic. Justice will prevail. So hold your composure. And that is the end of the chapter, ladies and gentlemen. It was a short one. However, it was an action-packed one. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I know Garp isn't down for the count, guys. There's no way. But it is interesting that Aokiji is stronger than we thought at least a couple of chapters ago, because a couple of chapters ago it was not looking good for him, bro. It looked like Garp was really about to murder this guy. But let me know what you guys think. Maybe Aokiji beats up Garp here and takes his place. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Of course, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe. Hit the notification bell, especially now that we back, baby. Make sure you guys stay safe. Stay healthy. This has been your boy Sifu That Guy, and I will catch you guys next time.